It's all wonky. Hello, I'm all wonky. You'll have to excuse me. I haven't been drinking, I promise. So can everyone hear me? I know you can all see me. Let me just move my drink. Don't want that anywhere near my papers. Um, oh, Benzin, it's just here. He might make an appearance. No, he's running. Superstar Ben, congratulations on your first collections launch. Looking forward to it very much. I know. Is there anything you can't do? It's really disgusting. It really is. Right, am I all right? Am I too close? I think that's all right, isn't it? Um, it wants to be all right because it's as far back as it can go. If I sort of sit on the wonk, we're fine. Lynn, hello. Karen, hello. Deb, hi. Angela for Crafts, hello. Shannon, glad you can hear me. Thank you very much. Nana Kim, hello. I know it does seem like 2 minutes I was last here, does it? Let's see if I can manage to keep looking at the camera tonight. See if we can be a bit profesh. Louisa, hello. Clarice, hi. Thank you all for joining me again so soon after my last one. It's funny, isn't it? Because I was only discussing that Ben hadn't quite finished everything. And then he says to me, so I've only got little sort of bits and bobs to do in them all. He says, so if I do it over the weekend, he says, we can get them released, because there were so many people were saying, oh my God, hurry up, in the nicest possible way. I really need these papers. So he's worked on them this weekend, and here we go. Here we are. Already placed an order. Yes, there's a couple of you that have already sort of pre-ordered, so thank you very much. I had a few messages saying, I don't need to see any more than your sneaky peeks, take my money. So quite happy to do that. It's really good that I don't have to put the hard sell on, because if you're just like, take my money, so much easier for me. It really is. Let's have a look. There's quite a few of you in, isn't there? So we'll give it a few more minutes before I start showing you everything. But just to see if anyone else is going to join. Who's got their Christmas decorations up? Very excited to hear. Ben's a crafty chef superstar. He is. He's one of those people who literally can turn his hand to anything. He's very clever. He's got he doesn't use them, but he's got degrees. He's got like letters after his name. He got ordained, so you know he can marry you if you want him to. He he has done all sorts. He was a TV engineer. He did something with building computers. He has got all sorts. He was doing a science degree a few years ago, so he was doing that. He's done an ethical hacking course. I'd like to say, well, no, I think because I mean, I don't know what you guys know about bipolar disorder, but they have the attention span of a gnat. So they, Ben especially, he is fully focused, he's hyper focused on doing something. But as soon as he's got that degree or whatever it is, he's bored and he has to move on to the next thing. He can paint. There's my Chinese menu on the fridge. Yes, please remember to like and share. I think I said last time, didn't I? Even if you're not buying, if you're liking and sharing and just commenting, it all helps me to get out there. Oh, my Christmas tree comes up on Halloween night. No, I don't blame you at all. If I'd have had enough time, I would have had mine up already. But I'm in discussions with my daughter about what we're doing, because I love baubles. So, you know, I have baubles everywhere. But she wants it to feel Christmassy this year. So she wants to do sort of She calls it a tacky Christmas, but you know, back in the 80s when we had everything on the ceilings and everything was multicolored, there were flashing lights everywhere. She wants to go that way. So we need to find a happy medium, definitely. Outside and inside lights are up, said Deb. Yes, but can he do the DIY? He can. The more I think about it, you know, the more I don't like him. He can do the DIY, which is always a bonus. And he normally does it when I ask him to as well. So when I ask him or say something needs doing, it's not 6 months later when he gets round to doing it. So that's always a bonus as well. Hi Sue, you've just had your ceiling skimmed, so house is in disarray. Hopefully get started before Christmas. Yes, absolutely. He is full of talent. And he's definitely passed that on to our children, which is again always a good thing. Matthew, hello. What have you missed? Nothing. We were just chatting. You've missed nothing yet. We were chatting. I asked everyone if they've got their Christmas decks up yet. Less 55. Hi, everyone. Looking forward to seeing this collection. I'm hoping my granddaughter will put my decorations up while I'm away next weekend. Yes. Yeah. Well, Ben's is going up in the loft at some point this week. He's getting all the decorations down. We've just been decorating. So we've done the daughter's room. So there's like still loads of bits out of her room that needs to go to the tip. So we need to do a tip run and then we need to get the bits down. And then my eldest has been on the phone. He wants to see pictures of him when he was younger to compare to CO. His is double. So yes, so lots to do this week. I just want my decorations up first. Can I put it up while I've still got all the mess from her room in the hallway? Can work round it, surely. I just want them up. Evening all. Anna Marie, hello. Right, right time this time. Yeah, right time, right day, right week. Always a bonus. Right, so shall we get on? Oh, before I do get on, I've got some, where have I got them? Excuse me, 1 minute. Oh, I have got oh, lots of gifts. So they're all pre-wrapped. And what we're going to do is at random times through I was chatting and me doing it, I'm going to do some little quick giveaways. So I'm going to look up, I'm going to pick a name, and you're going to win just a little prize. And then what I'm also going to do, so it's going to be about 5 or 6. Yeah, I think I've got about 12 left. So you're going to win a random prize, and I'll pop it in if you place an order. And then what I'm also going to do with 6 of them is those of you who do place an order, I'm just going to randomly, I'll probably get either Ben or my daughter to do it, just put a prize in some random boxes that have obviously had orders placed, and then you might open your parcel up and get a little goodie, a little surprise. So that's what we're going to be doing tonight. So just chatting away. I'm going to look up. I'm just going to pick a name. I'm not going to think about it. I'm going to stick my finger on the screen. Don't tell Ben. Don't like me touching his computer screen. And then some of you will win just a nice little gift. It's my way. All these little giveaways and things like that is my way of just saying thank you for all your support. Thank you for spending your money with me. And just thank you, basically. At PJB, hello, Pam, Shannon, so generous of you, so sweet. Yeah, it's just, I like to give people presents. What can I say? Karen, so lovely. Thank you. Is Gaz here? Did I miss him? Or maybe Gaz will better bonus item. Did I miss his name? He's not here yet. He's not here, so he doesn't get one. Right, no, Gaz, yet. Shall I give him a message? Where are you? I was talking to him earlier today, and he said, "Oh, I won't miss it." Let's Gaz, where are you? Where are you? Right. Message sent. He's probably hungover. Yes. Uh, no, and I didn't agree with you, Pam, either. I did get a message from him yesterday, and it was like, "Hello." And I was like, "Have you had a drink?" And he was like, "Yes." He'd done a night shift, and then he'd gone out with his friends through the day, and had 1 or 2 or 10 drinks. So he could be well hungover somewhere. Um, but I've messaged him, so come on, Gaz. Um, Sleeping, probably. I mean, that from the messages, that's got to have been one heck of a hangover. Right. So Ben has done these 4 beautiful collections. In fact, before I carry on, I just want to get right. I've got my post-it notes. I have a pen somewhere. Um, a pencil will do. And then, so I've got my, so when I pick someone's name, I can stick their post-it note on their little prize. Maybe he's out shopping. Maybe he's out shopping getting me a Christmas present. That would be awesome. Right, so we'll get on. So I've only been chatting 10 minutes, so not as long as I thought I had. The spelling Pam, I have some messages from Gaz that require a little extra effort in figuring the spelling errors. Yes, me too. But I'm quite fluent in Gaz now, so right. Let me bring these 4 beautiful pads in. He has done an awesome job. So I know that I said this before. So those who don't quite know, I think Ben should make an appearance since it's his collection. I know I've said that to him. But someone said, is he doing a Banksy? He's going to show you all his artwork, but he's never going to come on screen. We'll get him on one day. Keep chatting, Michelle. Love it. Can chat for Britain, I really can. Being a chat box isn't a bad thing. I love talking, Louise. Do you know what I do? Talk a lot. I can be quiet, but then I think it's sort of once you get me going, I'm off and there's no stopping me. In fact, after the last live, my daughter came in and she went, "You talk a lot." I went, "Thank you very much." I understand, Ben. I don't like being on screen either. No, he's put a picture of Ben on the shelves behind me. But if you go to my pages, you'll see some pictures of Ben on there. So, if you want to have a quick sneaky peek at what he looks like. Handcrafted by Gaz. I'm fashionably late to the party. Ah, you ordered food. What did you order? I do chat even to myself. You need an expert opinion, really, don't you? I've been cinders all day today. Have you? Right, so you haven't missed a lot. We've just been chatting away, and then we discovered that you weren't on here. And it was like, where's Gaz? Right. So some of you know, some of you don't, that Ben does sort of the designing for me. Well, we work together on it, but he does the stuff on the computer and all his whatever the thingamabobs are that he uses on there. So he does that for me. So we work together on them. But he came to me a little while ago and said, "Oh, come and look at these that I've been working on." And he created his own. He started creating his own collections, and I was like, "They're amazing. You need to carry on. You need to finish them off because they're fabulous." So we give you a sneaky peek, and lots of you were like, "I love those." So he has. So he's got 4. They're just 4 standalone collections. So he's called them the Siren Storm. We've got the Tides of Time. We've got the Roar of the Deep. and we've got out of this world backgrounds. So we'll go through them one by one, and then I'll show you. And again, I always love the front pages and love seeing all of those designs together. Right, so I've looked up, the bottom message is PJB Stamper. So you are going to get a little gift. So PJB Stamper, let me write on that. I don't know where my pen's gone. PJB Stamper. So pop me your address. If you're placing an order, fabulous. If you're not, pop me your address. Can you see? Can we see the lights too? Oh, my pencil's not. There we go. PJB Stamper. I wrote that very quickly, so excuse my horrific handwriting. Right, so the Siren Storm is the one that we're going to go for first. So he's got some beautiful sepia tones through there, as well as sort of colour. Get comfy. So the first one. So this is what you were going to get in this. You've got mermaids through here. You've got mythical beasts and beings and fantastical things, all sort of a backdrop of, you know, those beautiful world maps. I'll get that right one day, going the right way. So you can see the maps, you can just, I love it. It definitely screams Ben. Let me just move my hand a little bit more. So I think he's done an amazing job on these. So this is the next one. This is one of the sepia ones. And she's sat there looking all fabulous. You're going to have lanterns, you're going to have all those ropes, candles, all very seafaring kind of things on there. And obviously all with those beautiful, huge ships. Really, wow, even though I'm in the US. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, whether you place an order or not, some of it, if you comment, if I pick your name out here, whether you place an order or not, I'm going to send you a little gift out. And then those who do place an order, I'm going to pop a gift in some random boxes. So there's always more than one way to win for those who do and don't buy. I feel a little bit mean doing it for I just don't want to do it for just people who buy. So that's why I'll always have two different sort of ways to win something. So it's always with regards to the comments, and then they'll always be with regards to buying something. That way everyone gets a chance of getting something. So again, another one, the world map, the mermaids, the ships, all the sea stuff. All the sea stuff. I love it. It's very different. It's perfectly Ben. And I think it's perfect for, I hate to say that it's perfect for the man in your life, or it's more of a male collection, because the woman in your life, the women, we all love this as well. But I think we struggle with the men's cards, and I think these, what Ben have brought, are going to be perfect. They're a bit more masculine. Did you see everything got blue then? It's a bit weird. So yeah, so absolutely. Covers the more masculine or the men in your life. I love the huge ships. I'm pretty sure they've probably got a name. They're not just a boat. I love the stormy seas. I love how you've got this, the desk or the shelf or whatever you want to call it at the front, and then with that on the back. Those lamps and candles look real. Yeah, I have two young cousins that do cosplay and have mermaid character. Ooh. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Jane. Diane, hello. I think I might have missed you. If I've missed anyone, then hello, welcome, and thank you for joining me. So again, I love anything sepia. I just think it's a little bit classy. Do I want to say? Oh, that's better. There we go. I love that one. And you're going to have all those ropes hanging with the lanterns on there. He's got boys on some of them, not like girls and boys, boys. Boys are like, am I right in thinking Ben, the boys are those glass things? Or do you say buoy? I don't know. But yeah, so it's got those on there as well. You've got this lovely, weird sea creature, mythical, scary thingamabob on the side. I think what I like about these is, especially when you do something that's a bit fantastical or it's mythical or it's not, but obviously like mermaids, things like that, there can be anything you want. So it doesn't have to look real. It can have three tails and two heads if it wants, you know what I mean? So, and I think we all see something different when we look at things as well. We all pick out something different. And I think you definitely get that from some of these papers, definitely. I love this one. I love the sort of the map at the bottom, the map in the background. I just think they're gorgeous. Yes, and I'm watching my back for my job, definitely. So that is the Siren Storm, and I'm going to hold it up because can you see how he's put paper by Michelle by Ben. Bit cheeky. Let me pop this back in here. Let's try and be tidy as we go in, shall we? It's quite like Pirates of the Caribbean. Yes. Yeah. So if you've got someone who likes anything along those lines, they're going to work perfectly for those, definitely. Just not the camera. Right. Next one we'll go on for. Huh? Yes. Ben has just walked in and reminded me that they come in all three sizes. So they do come in the 12 by 12, the A4, and the 6 by 6. But I think we all know that now, don't we? So this is the next one, the Raw of the Deep. So let me pop that there. Oh, couldn't do it. Right, so there we go. So that again, it's the front. I love it. I think it's just so those are them there. Look, there. The boys. Because I came in when he was doing them and I was like, why have you got glass balls everywhere? And he was like, no, and this is what they are. And I'm like, I had no idea. Did anyone else know that that's what they are? And no, it's not any fun being tidy, Lynn. Carol Lewis, hello. From Texas. Diane, loving my advent calendar gifts. Thank you. You're very welcome. Shannon H97, more blue, beautiful. Thank you very much. Buoy, thank you. If I'd have said it right, you'd have all thought this is something wrong with Michelle because she's pronounced something right. So, you know, aren't they floats from nets? I have no, yeah, you tie boats to them. So that's the first one with those those glass balls on them. I love these because I love how he's sort of got he was saying it's the portal on a ship, but obviously it's made out of the ropes and things like that. So I absolutely love this because again you can just really go to town with the design on these. You've got a lovely mermaid. She's been captured in that jar. You've got a lovely little lovely. You've got a sea serpent, and again, that fantastical scene. with just, again, the more you look, the more you're going to see. You're going to see lots of different things each and sort of every time that you're looking. Here we go. So she's sat in one of those buoy, and she's about to just dive into that rough sea. Again, you've got creatures all over. I love it. I love the ships. I love the mermaids. I love the lanterns. I love everything about these. I really do. Right. So I've just looked up and I've got Teresa and is it a dinosaur? So Teresa, you have just won a gift, a prize. So, oh, just dropped my pencil on the floor. Teresa, let me get a I mean, I'm surrounded by, craft stuff and I cannot find a pen. So Teresa, you have won a little prize. Let me write your name down. So if you pop me a message afterwards, I will get that either in your order or I'll just post it out to you. Teresa. I'm not going to draw a dinosaur because I can't. So Teresa, that is for you. Yes, really. Gaz, is it I've never been able to say no to any serviceman. So the next one, again, you've got, you're viewing it through that sort of, there's a map in the background, it's not a portal, what is it called? The window on a ship. Portal. That's to another universe, isn't it? Port. I was nearly there. I love this one. I love these candles. I love the wax dripping. I love the mermaids. This one down here, she looks like she's almost turning into wood to match the background. And then she's quite, am I on the right side? Yes, she's quite exotic, isn't she? The thing, what I love, I thought it was porthole. We've got lots. No idea. Is Ben going to do ephemera papers to go with these? He isn't for now. You mean like background papers? These are just what is brought out. But we were discussing it today about bringing more background papers out. I don't want to use the word generic, but more background papers that obviously are background papers. They aren't full of this. So for instance, they aren't full of the ships and everything like that, to work with those. But for the minute, we haven't. But next year, we will be bringing lots more backgrounds out. And when we do bring backgrounds out for these, obviously, I'll let you know. Porthole. We'll get there between us all. Porthole, portals to another world. My daughter's nautical all over her room. Yes, I mean, I love that it's nautical, but I love that it's a little bit different because I always think when I think about nautical, I always think about, I don't know, sailors and blue and white, but these are definitely a little bit different. I think they're in between nautical and a little bit mythical. I think you can get away with quite a few different sort of styles using this. I love this, the weird fish flying or jumping in the sky. The boats are just absolutely gorgeous. They remind me of those ones that you put in. Just had an idea. They remind me of those ones that people used to build and put in the glass bottles. Keep your eyes peeled. Coming soon. Did you see it go? I love this. Again, being captured in one of those glass, either buoys or buoys or. But again, I love it. You've got so much detail on here. And it's not like a traditional scene. It's being viewed either from wherever you are sat at the other side of this, you know, or through that porthole. Just, I love it. And it's very much different to anything I think I would do. But I think that's the point, isn't it? Ben's going to have a million different ideas to me as to what to do. So I think you're going to get the best of both worlds, especially if Ben keeps up creating alongside my ideas, his own ideas. I think you're going to get twice as much goodiness. I love this. I love her in there with that eel or the little sea creature, whatever it is. I think it's fabulous. I love this. I know I say it with every piece of paper that I will ever show you, but paper is my weakness. And then this is the last one in this one. Just looking around, there's so much on there. Stormy seas, everything. I love it. Right, I've just looked up again, and right at the bottom, I've got Sue Thomas. Sorry, I just had to pop out. Can you just repeat the sizes, please? I can. They all come in a 12 by 12, an A4 pad, and on that A4 pad, you've got an 8 by 8 topper, and you've got two. I'll show you. And you've got two 3 by 4 toppers as well. Right, no one let me forget that I said Sue Thomas. So this is your A4 pad, and it comes with the 8 by 8 and two 3 by 4s on there. Right. Ben, I think you should do a Back to the Future. Oh, do you know, right? Ben can recite every single Back to the Future film word for word. And not just because he's a bit of a geek, just because he's got a weird memory. But they are his absolutely utmost favourite films ever. I think it can beat 80s films. Blade Runner, Back to the Future. I love anything 80s, to be fair. It would make a beautiful collection. But the ideas, the limitless, which kind of 80s do you do? Do you do the yellow and brown weird florally curtains that your nan had, or do you do the real cool retro 80s with the films, or you know, the actual things that you could get, like your Rubik's cubes and all that kind of thing? Right, who did I say? What name did I say? Where is she? Teresa Sue Thomas, because you said, sorry, I just had to pop out. So Sue, just writing your name down, pop me a message, because you're going to win a little gift. So a little gift for Sue. I'm going to pop your name on it, and then I'll get that sent out to you. So we've got 3 at the minute, haven't we? If you place an order, I'll pop it in with your order. If you don't, I'll just get it sent out to you. Have you seen the stage show, the Back to the Future one? I haven't. Lots of people have seen it who I know and have said it's amazing, but I'm on the fence about it. So I don't know. It's Christmas, so they'll all be on again, won't they? Yeah, 80s is definitely my era. I love everything about the 80s. I love the hair, the clothes. I miss my big poofy permed hair. 80s were the best. I'm lucky I got to live through them. totally agree, totally. Um, Look Back to the Future, 80s were the best, yes. Where do I message you, sweetie? So you can either email me. My email address is in the little blurby thing underneath here, or if you've got Facebook, you can message me over there as well. I was under 10 in the 80s. Well, I was born in 77, and I think towards the end of the 80s, obviously 10, 11, 12. And then it got to the 90s, but I don't know. Feel like the 80s overflowed because I think they were just that fabulous. Best music in the 80s. Yes, totally agree. Why are we shushing Shannon? Oh, yes. Yes, shush. You could do an 80s mixtapes with a special edition of Michelle and Ben designs. Do you know what would be nice, actually? To do like an 80s riff off. So my idea of an 80s collection and Ben's idea of an 80s collection. And then I think with those, you're going to get like the best of everything. So this is the next one, The Tides of Time. So this is his very weird one. I mean, I know the others were a little bit weird, but oh my gosh, yes, mixtapes. Oh my gosh, yes, mixtapes, like the A side and the B side. Oh my God, my brain is like fuzzy at the minute because I've got so many ideas going through it. Now, I think this is one of my favourites. I absolutely love it. It's a little less busy than the rest of them, but I don't know. I think it's just absolutely beautiful. I just love it. What did I say this one was called? Don't want to. The Tides of Time. Right, that's it. Yes. I'm sorry. Oh, my camera didn't like that. Oh my God, so many clocks. Yes, absolutely. I think we was talking last week about how it's very surrealism. Because I was saying it's like my absolute favourite style of art. So these actually are going to be perfect as a background if you've got other stuff. You're going to be able to fussy cut elements of these out. You're going to use them just as and to cover your album with. This one is perfect scrapbooking piece because you've got lots of space there of stuff that you don't necessarily want to be covering up. The smaller size is absolutely going to work perfectly for cards, but even these larger sizes, if you were doing like a little notelet set of 4 or 6 cards, you're just going to cut the front up into 4 or 6, and when you put it in, what I love creating is little writing gift sets. So I like to put some notelets in there. So it's just some cards with not much on, not sentiments on the top or anything for people to write themselves. The envelopes in there, little pencil, little tags, little stamps. If you've got your no, that means nothing to you. If you've got your wax seal kit, I like to create some of those and put them in because they can put them on with glue or, some double-sided tape, things like that. And then, so just cutting these down into 4 or 6, look what is absolutely beautiful. Use one of your smaller ones that's matching to go on the front of your little box notelet kit. And it's just a lovely, beautiful gift. And then you get away with not having to cover up too much of the papers. I'm going to try and not talk so much so you can just look at the pretty papers. But I love it. I love the way that the things are melting. Reminds me of the movie Neverending Story. Yeah, I will sing Pink Floyd to these papers. Yeah, Dali, love Dali. And I was saying last week as well, there's an artist called Mark Ryden. He is amazing. Time after time, yeah, absolutely. Tack them to my ceiling. Oh gosh, yeah. Ben could make papers like the Never-Ending Story. Dramatic Sky. These would make great covers. Anything different draws attention. Yeah, absolutely. Explosion boxes. Yeah, can you imagine a box opening up and it being this on the inside? Notebook cover, that should have said. I did think that you meant something along those lines. Yes, I'm going to place an order after the show. Thank you very much. Deborah, hello, Deborah. I don't know when you joined, but I've just seen your name now. So hello and welcome. The papers are putting me in a trance, yes. The colours are amazing. They are just bold and beautiful. I love this here. This has got to be my most favourite thing of all of his papers. Something so simple where it's sort of just dripping the universe or whatever on the other side is dripping out into this one. And I just love it. I love the clocks, I love the melting, I love the swirling, I love the colours. I love that they've got the ships and just everything. It is just, it makes me happy. And then last one in this one. So again, you've got just everything on there that I love. This one's a bit darker in colour, but it's still got lots of colour on there. You can see there it has. So that is the third one. I've just looked up Shannon H97. You're going to win a little gift. I'm just going to write your name down. Shannon H97. Pop me a message. So either on my email address or on my Facebook page, you get to win. Well, you'll win. So I'll either pop it in with an order or I'll just pop it in the post for you. So how many have we done? I think we're nearly 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm on 4. We're only on 4. I thought I'd gone too quick. Right, so let's pop these away. So that one is the Tides of Time front. The front is just, I think it's my favourite bit because you get a little bit of everything, don't you? Thanks, Michelle. You're very welcome. Iris of the Eye. Yeah, absolutely. Look amazing in a busted canvas. Oh my God, it would. Off to work. See you later, Clarice. Thank you so much for joining. Let me pop this in here. I'm already fed up of tidying up, and I've only put 3 paper pads away. Yes, I'll be placing an order. Thank you, because you don't want to miss anything. No, definitely not. Lots of love for Ben, definitely. And then the last one we have got Out of This World. So this is where it all started. Now, I did have his picture. So I showed you last week the picture that he took on his telescope of the Orion Nebula. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that correctly. Never will happen again. So he took a picture of the Orion Nebula, absolutely stunning, and that inspired him to do this collection, which sort of inspired him to go on to this one. And then when he was having a play about with the clocks and things like that, that evolved into the other 2 that you've just seen. So again, one of my favourite bits is the front page. One of you used it to create a fan, one of those thingy fan, and it looked beautiful. I think it was, why do I want to say Caroline? It might have been Caroline. stupid autocorrect. What did you put? Oh, okay, so yeah. My autocorrect is really mean because, it changes my swear words into, like, really boring words, and I don't like that. It changes. So there's one word that I write all the time, and it changes it every single time. You would think that, because I change it back every single time, it would learn, but it doesn't learn. It just keeps making me look special. So this is the first page, and you can see on these, they are going to be beautiful backgrounds, because even if you were covering some of that up, there's still so much there that looks gorgeous. So they're definitely cosmic. They're they're mesmerizing. I mean, to be fair, I don't think you would want. I think with everything that Ben has created, you absolutely could just frame these if you wanted to. If you've got kids who love space, and you want, little kids, big kids, and you wanting to put some lovely pictures up in their room, or have their picture, on there, and then, have it in their room, their door with their name on, you know, Oliver's room, keep out. They're just gorgeous. I love those colours. Yeah, they're just. I mean, so it's Christmas, then we've got New Year. So these are going to work perfectly for New Year cards, because obviously New Year, everyone does the fireworks and the celebrations and things. You've got uh, July the 4th, you've got firework night. So we're going to call it bonfire night, November the 5th. Or just because it's a gorgeous paper. That looks like the tie-dye I used to wear on my shirts years ago. Yes, it does. The swirly ones, some of them definitely. I love this one. It's like you've just landed on some weird planet. Some weird planet. You can tell I know a lot about space, can't you? I just love how awesome they are. Last couple. Ben, you have really outdone yourself. He has. To say he hasn't been well for quite a while, he's managed to come up with something pretty awesome. Right, so that was the last one. So that is Out of This World. So that's the 4 collections, and they're going to come in all 3 sizes as always. I don't know where the slip's gone for that one, but that's good because it means I don't have to put it away. Um, Stunning collection, all 4 of them. Thank you. I'm saying thank you on Ben's behalf. Um, you must be dead proud of Ben. I am so proud of him. Um, he's done amazing. It's definitely so. Yeah, he's obviously, because he's not me, so he's going to come up with a different idea. So my idea of something nautical would have been something totally different to what he's come up with. And I think if I came out with my versions of these, they would be totally different. And they'd be still awesome. But the good thing is you've got like something so different I would never have thought of, especially with these ones. because I was saying I wouldn't have thought to do that. But Ben obviously has. So, right, I've just looked up Karen Postles. Gonna write your name down. I'm doing it very randomly and in the middle of a sentence because I just want to randomly pick someone. Postles. Let me reach over and grab the last two. So you're going to go on one of these, Karen. I think I've got your address anyway, but let me know if you're going to be placing an order and I'll pop it in with your order. And pop it back in. And if not, I'll just get it out to you anyway. You are also blessed to have all the talent you have, and you have very creative minds. You say creative, I say a little bit scary, but I think in the end it results in the same thing. I am dead proud of Ben, definitely. He has hit it out of the ballpark. I absolutely agree. Matthew Cox, love to see what you're going to make with them. Yes, me too. So before I forget, Matthew, can you remember a little while ago, he created a desk thingamabob, a desk tidy. I'd like a pen pot and so all sorts of things. So I messaged him and I said, because you were all saying, will you do the tutorial? So I messaged him and I said, if I send you some more papers, will you do a tutorial for me? And he said, yes, of course I will. So he's done a tutorial. If you go to Michelle's McCrafters, he has popped it on there, the link to his YouTube. I'm going to share it as well. So if you want to recreate sort of the desk tidy that he created, then it's on there for you to go sort of view and recreate. You have a few ideas. Nice, Matt. Out of the world, amazing. Karen, oh, thank you. You're very welcome. You haven't, less 55, you haven't used your foil press yet. Yes, I wanted to be played secretly. I had a foil press for years. So before I was doing the TV demonstrating, I was an in-store demonstrator, and that's when I got my foil press. And I think in all those years, so 5-6 years, I think I used it 3 times. I think we all have that issue with it. We get it and we don't use it. And when we use it, we'll think, oh, this is amazing. And then we put it away and we don't get it back out. So you need to use your file press. We all have to be a little bit mad when designing things. I think you do. I think you have to think, I don't know, a little bit differently or a little bit randomly or something. I don't know. I think we're all just a little bit mad, full stop. What is your YouTube channel, Matt? Yes, let us know because then they can obviously follow it from here. I'm going to make wedding invitations for my granddaughter's wedding with your foil press. That will look amazing because they had loads of letters and they had these like emblem things where you had the spaces and you could put initials. But I don't think you can. I know CC obviously don't do them anymore, but I would imagine, you can find them on used websites, eBay, things like that. I'm very spurty with foiling, do a bunch and then don't even want to look at the sewing machine for a while. I do love a good foil. You like your foiling, don't you, Gaz? But I think you've got a few foiling machines, haven't you? Which, in your opinion, is the best? Because you've got the other one. Is it Spellbinder's one, do I want to say? I don't know. Sold mine recently. I sold mine when I left CC in February. I think I sold nearly everything. I sold it, charity shopped it, Gaz bought a lot. I was sort of excited because I thought my job was ending because then I would have time to craft. Oh, they've extended your job, so not as much time to craft. I think the end's nearly in sight for you then, isn't it, Lynn? That's one item that I don't need, like gilding flakes that I don't use. Louisa, I'm going to put an order in tomorrow. Fabulous. Spellbinders Glimmer. Yeah. I do have a few foiling machines. I want the Spellbinders Glimmer machine. It's superior to the CC one. I love my letterpress. Is yours the CC letterpress or the original Spellbinders one? So yes, I'm very nosy. Very nosy. I'm just scrolling up now to make sure I've not missed anything exciting. I do go back. I like to go back afterwards and read everything because I'm so nosy. I'm so scared of missing anything. So I do go back over everything. The new CC one. And how is it? Because I saw Leanne launch it. And I saw the samples and they looked fabulous. No one wants to buy my CC bits. I put them on Facebook, the marketplace in the local area. Well, I tell a lie, my husband did, and he put them in huge bundles and just said, it's a bundle. And they went really well. I had to finish Christmas cards first. Doesn't half walk quick though, that CC one. I'm gathering that's why they was selling the spares than if it's warping or warps quicker. It doesn't work with the OG Gemini. I know, and I think that was a huge mistake on their part. Because obviously not everyone's got the newer one. I have mine on Marketplace, my Gemini 2 and foil press for sale. I think Marketplace is always the way to go, isn't it? Definitely. I find being a good scroll through Facebook Marketplace. That noise you can hear is the dog. He's just snuck in. He's huge and he's a big lump. The stamps, yeah. Right. So I think I've shown you all of the collections. So let me just. Oh, there's my pen. There's my pen. It was hiding. Comes in all 4 sizes. I'm trying to. So if I could just show you my desk, it's huge and it's completely covered with everything. Oh, and so don't forget, I launched, was it on Friday? It was Friday, the Egyptian collection. So there's the 4 different collections in that collection. Pads. There's the 4 different pads. So there's the backgrounds, there's the hieroglyphs, there's the temples and tombs, and then there's the one with the main one. I've still got some of the kits left. All the stuff's coming for the kits as well. So some went out yesterday, and some got posted today, picked up today, and some are getting picked up tomorrow. So there's still a few of the kits left if you want in any of that as well. I saw someone that said they put the Gemini foil platform through the Junior upside down when they were done foiling, and they store the platform upside down. Helped with warping. I think anything you can do. I know people like put heavy things on. I know people store their machine on top of things to help with the warping. I don't have room for lots of machines. No, I've got mine down here on a little shelf. I do have my original. I've got my OG. I've got my Junior, and I've got the 2 smaller manual ones. I missed the Egyptian collection launch. I will have to watch back. Don't forget that the papers are on my page as well. So if you want to just view the papers, you can as well. I never find anything when I want to find. No, no. I'm exactly the same. It was right here, and I don't know how I missed it. Well, I do. My desk's a mess. Have you made any cards with these new papers? No, I haven't had time because he's only finished sort of finishing them off, designing, putting the finishing touches to them over the weekend. I haven't, but I've got my collections here that I've opened up, so I can't sell them now because that would be rude. So I'm going to have a play. I'm going to create some stuff with these over the next few days. And then obviously I'll get those posted on my page. Yes, there's a postal strike in Canada. One of my customers, she ordered, she's my only customer from Canada because it's a bit of a pain to send over there. She ordered the advent calendar and she still hasn't got it. It's stuck over there. I mean, it would have got there on time, but it's stuck because of the postal strike. I use my Cricut Maker 3 more now for cutting. Yes, lots of people have I've seen say that they use that more. A scan and cut and a Cricut tend to be I think taking over the die cutting machines, don't they? I'm the same. My craft table is covered right now in Christmas card making stuff, and my bed and my floor. Oh dear, no! I try so hard, and it just doesn't work. Doesn't work. Right, last one. Less 55. Just cleared Christmas stuff away yesterday. Couldn't cope with mess anymore. So you're my final prize. I'll write it with a real pen this time. Right, let me just check that I haven't done you already, have I? So who have we got? TJB Stamper, Teresa, Sue Thomas, Shannon, Karen. So no, I haven't. Less 55. 55. So pop me an email or a message over on Facebook, and you're my last winner. You're very welcome. Can I just say that you and Jan were my favourite hosts because you made them so beautiful and easy to make. Well, thank you very much. My hair was down, I would flick it. Yeah. Don't forget to email me. I like what May does. She makes stamp sets and creates the cuts on the Cricut so you don't have to buy dies. Oh, I like that idea. Definitely. Oh, and I miss you, Therese. Thank you very much. So I've got to say, feel a little bit like this year's been a bit of a write-off. I know that sounds awful, but I've had so much going on, and I've literally been I've been more busy since I left CC than I was with them, which I didn't think would be possible. So I've been having to learn this new normal, and then especially with them being poorly as well. So I feel a little bit like I'm learning how to cope with everything that I need to do. And then I've sort of got myself nearly into this system. Huh? We did. We found out today, because I said Ben was having like heart issues. It's fine. He's he's got something else, but he's fine. It's not his heart. He's not gonna die and leave me early. I'm touching wood. So that's great news. So hence me saying sort of new year, I'm gonna do it properly. I'm gonna set up my lives properly. I'm gonna do my just everything that comes with it. So the lives, all of the projects that I need to make. I've been figuring out how to organise myself, and then come the new year, gonna be organised. I am. Thank you. It is great news about Ben. So he's had to take it easy because he had the cancer scare and then he had the heart scare. Um, so I've tried. You don't. You try to take it all on, so he doesn't have to do much. But it's absolutely great news. So I feel, or we feel like we can go forward and like do everything properly rather than, I don't know, like 90% doing everything correctly. I think you all get what I'm trying to say. Um, yes, good news. Thank you. So, new year, new me. Everything's going to be organised. I'm going to sort out proper dates and times, and it's going to be regular, and you're going to know what's happening and what's coming up. We can both exhale now, definitely. Because I want you to know, oh, this is when Michelle's on. This is, what's coming up and things like that. I'm going to try and get my collections to a point where I'm far enough ahead that I can think about maybe having a few people to do design team for me. So that's something that we're going to be looking at in the new year, because I just don't have enough time to do sort of samples and things like that. So that's something that we're going to be looking at in the new year as well. So, sort of streamlining, organising everything. We don't need a new you. Would love more tutorials, but you have to look after you and your family. Well, that's it. That's what I want to do. I want to do more tutorials, either live or pre-recorded, and then they can go on there. Really want to get the Zoom workshops up and running. So there's quite a few things that I've been wanting to do but haven't got to doing it. So I want to get organised with them. I can be one of your designers. That sounds fun. You will need a design team. Yeah, definitely. And I'm hoping that there's a few things in the pipeline for next year that I can't talk about yet, but that's a touch wood, fingers crossed. If that comes off, that's going to be amazing. So yeah, I definitely need a design team. And a cleaner, someone to come and clean my craft area up, a packer to pack all of the papers and stuff. I do love your lives. They really cheer me up. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Yeah. So exciting things. So I'm definitely doing the New Year organising thingamabob. Wish I lived nearer. Angela for Crafts, where do you live? I will come. It would be for a long trip though. And all you'd have to pay me in is your craft supplies. Well, that's it, isn't it? And I know all of the different design teams work differently. So when I first joined the CC design team, they obviously sent you out all the products, and then you got a discount on things like your glues and your card, other things to sort of your base supplies. But obviously, I don't sell those, so it'd have to be obviously done a little bit different. But again, that's something else that I'd figure out. All you'd have to pay in. I just need a servant to bring me food and drink while I craft. I know. To be honest, I have a Ben that when I'm sat here crafting, he keeps me in tea. So I'm not complaining at that at all. I am going to need more help, definitely. Definitely. I need to clone Ben and have 2 or 3 of them, to be honest. But I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining how busy I've been, and that it's getting even busier. Just get yourself a mini fridge. Well, my fridge is there. So yeah, I literally can reach my fridge. I can be your ambassador. Do you know what? I like that better than design team member. I think craft ambassador. sounds so much nicer, sounds more official. I just like it more. Um, um, I do, yeah, yeah. So I want to get to a point where I'm a good few months ahead with finished stuff. So, for instance, I've got my collection all ready for January and February. They just need a few bits of editing and tweaking. So what I would really like to be is so sort of now sending out the product for February, because I don't think I'd necessarily want you to send me it back. Um, Whereas we obviously had to send it into CC. So I think because I can't provide the card and the glue and things like that, I think if I just sent you, so my idea is I'd send out the papers. So February's release, I'd send it out round about now to give you at least a month and a half, roughly, to be working on it. Because in the sort of the week or 2 weeks before the launch, that's when I'd want all the sneaky peeks of people's stuff. So I'd send you the stuff, you just make some stuff and then you keep it. So if you were making it for someone or you were making it to sell, then you just get to keep it. And then you're not losing out by sending it back to me, and you're not losing out by, the card and whatever you've used to make the actual samples. So that's my sort of thinking at the minute. Um, and then what I was also actually thinking is, do I have a permanent design team, or do I like swap and change? So each month different people get to have a go at it. I don't know. I don't know. But it's definitely at some point next year, definitely gonna need some help. But yes, deep breath, enjoy Christmas break with family, and yeah. Where's my phone gone? Let me show you a picture. He is at the point now, where they're starting to laugh at you and smile at you. And he's like the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Let me see if I can find you one of him laughing at me. There's one here, I promise you. Here we go, look. Look. He's perfect. He's perfectly round and square all at the same time. Um, suppose that depends on, I know it does actually. Suppose it depends on how many people are interested. Um, there's me just assuming, there's going to be hundreds of people, and I'll let you all take it in turns, and then I'll put out a design team call, and like 2 people will apply. Oh, well, I've got lots of interest there, so that's amazing. So it's nice to know actually that I've got lots of help ready and waiting, definitely. I wouldn't need the extra stuff like glue and such. I can provide that for myself. Oh, when I sell my handmade crafts and cards at craft fairs, perfect. That's perfect. He looks like you in the face. He is my side of the family, absolutely. So he looks just like Joseph did. He looks like Tommy and Ollie did when they were babies, and all my side of the family, my mum's side. So me, then my mum, and like her, we're all baby pictures of us. It's like we've been cloned. Um, Definitely. I suspect. Yeah, well, I know would need 6 weeks to think what to do. I would like to think, actually. I mean, it would be amazing. I mean, I know from what you all create that some of you would be creating fantastic 3D stuff, fantastic cards, fantastic boxes. I know that I'd have everything covered with you all, because you all do so many different things. Absolutely. So cute, adorable. He's so beautiful. Thank you so much. Yes, would need 6 weeks to think what to do. Well, that's it. You need that time. You need, I think, because sometimes with CC, we were like right up to as close as you could get it. But I think you need that 6 weeks. So I think you need to get your papers and you need to have a stroke and a sniff because, paper smells amazing. And then you need to see them and just look at them and then be inspired. So that 6 week time frame is definitely, I think, the least amount of time that I would want to be doing it for. As long as I don't have to do videos, I would be sewing. No, you don't. You absolutely don't. And again, I know lots of design teams, you have to do that, don't you? I would be very happy to do videos as well if needed. Absolutely. Well, all I need is for you all to make me some fabulous stuff. um, I'm so glad to see so many of you saying that yes, you would so be up for it. Definitely, it's brilliant. Sorry, I keep banging my desk and I keep making my camera wobble. I'm just so I've got my 6 prizes here. Don't forget, guys, to message me with your addresses. Whether you place an order on. If you're going to place an order, obviously let me know and I'll put it in with your order. If you're not placing an order this time, firstly, why not? Treat yourself, it's Christmas. But if you're not placing an order at this time, so you're still gonna get the prize. I just need your address. I'll get it sent out. But with regards to that, all the liking and the sharing and the commenting, that all just really helps. I'm the worst for seeing people's stuff and thinking, oh, that's nice, and just carrying on scrolling. It literally takes a second to just click like, and apparently if you click one of the others, so the love or the wow or something like that, it's better. I don't know. You read these things, don't you? But just by liking or commenting or sharing, that is all such a great help, because the amount of people that I've had say to me, I didn't know you were doing an advent calendar. So even though I put lots of posts on it on about September, about the advent calendar, there's still so many of you who haven't seen it. So for some reason, Facebook is like, yes, oh, we love small companies, we will support you. But I think it's only if you pay for the advertising and stuff. So yes, so all that stuff that you can do for free, big bonus. But yes, my point, I'm sorry, I got distracted. So many have said they didn't know about the advent calendar, so it means that I'm still not getting out to the people that do follow me. So I would have had twice as many orders for that if Facebook had shown my page, my ad, my posts. So it's a pain in the bottom. I didn't see the post about the advent calendar either. Absolutely. I tell you what, I've seen a lot of smaller companies doing though. I've seen them putting posts on saying, if you can see this, just comment yes or click like or something. And their posts where they're putting, can you see this, are getting more clicks on it than the ones of their work and stuff, which is, so it's not just me, it's like lots of these small companies. So I might try that, because I think if it gets me into your regular feed, then it all works, doesn't it? You didn't know about the calendar either. Maybe next year, fingers crossed and touch wood, I'm still here and I'm still doing what I'm doing. Facebook algorithms, yeah, it's a pain in the bottom. I'll advertise it a lot earlier. Maybe actually by this time not this time, but maybe by August, September, I'll be sending emails out and I'll have my website up and running and everything like that. I like to try everything because I have to buy a group of collections and I have the money. I'm so glad if it helps. Not maybe next year, definitely next year. Yes, absolutely. This time next year. 10 times as many of you will have had an advent calendar because you will. Um, we love you, Michelle. We are your McCrafters. You are my McCrafters. Do you know how long it took me to come up with that name, Michelle's McCrafters? So long. You wouldn't think. um, right. So, oh, lots of love. Thank you very much. I'm going to let you all get off. But, oh, let me give you one last sneaky peek. So we have got the Siren Storm. That is the one with all the maps. We have got the Raw of the D. So that is the ones with the buoys and the portals or portholes, whichever one it is. And then we have got Out of This World. That is those beautiful backgrounds. And then the Tides of Time. That is the very much surrealism, Salvador Dali style, fantastical papers. All available in all sizes. Egyptian still available. And don't forget, and I think lots of people do, even back to my first collection, they're all available in all sizes because I print to order. So, don't need to worry about using your papers because you can reorder all of them at any time. It took me over a year to find my company name, and I am now the owner of Whimsical Greetings. I like that. I like that very much. Fabulous launch party. Congratulations, and thank you both. Thank you very much for joining. I know I keep saying it. I have to say it at least 10 times. But it's because I've got such a rubbish memory that I think of something and then I forget it instantly, and then I start talking, and then you've got that niggle that you forgot something. It's so hard. Forgetting everything all the time. So yes, don't forget that you're going to place your order. Congrats on your first launch, Ben. I know. It's a shame that he hasn't made a little quick show of his face, but next time maybe. So those of you who order, I've got 6 more prizes down there. Those are going to go into random boxes, just like I did tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for all the love. Pregnancy brain and new mom brain. I still have it from when I was pregnant with Joseph, and he's 28. So the pregnancy brain has just evolved through all of the children to perimenopause. It just never got any better. My brain fog is horrendous. Absolutely. It is really bad. Really bad. Because you probably see my face go blank a lot because I'm in the middle of a sentence and it just goes. Really miss your demos on CC. Oh, thank you, Carol. Next year, so many more coming. We're going to do little short 30-minute ones with nice and simple cards. We're going to have longer ones with more in-depth projects. So we're going to have a little bit of everything next year. Jane, good night. Thank you very much. I do that sometimes, all the time. Final time, I promise. I'm going to let you all get off. I'm going to go get my tea. Get your orders in. Those of you who've won, don't forget to message me. I am going to be doing another live before Christmas. We'll do a Christmas live. We'll all have some of that mulled wine or some eggnog, and we'll do a little crafty something. Michelle's McCrafty craft-alongs. Yeah, I like that. So I will definitely see you live before Christmas, even if we're just having a chat, maybe a Q&A. Sounded all official then, didn't I? Q&A. Even if it is just a pre-Christmas get-together. But Cuddle that cute and give Ben a big hug. I will give Ben a big hug. Thank you very much. Good night. Thank you all. Love you all so much. Appreciate you for everything. I'm just rambling now, so I'm going to let you all go. But thank you all so much for joining me, and I will see you next time.